We definitely treat it like any other high art.
My name is Chris Maniac, pumpkin smith extraordinaire.
Marc Maniac, master carver. We specialize in really badass pumpkin carvings.
These pumpkins are deluxe. They go for a few $100 on average and rarely end up on a stoop. You're more likely to find them in a Tiffany's ad or in an album cover. Marc and Chris, who are illustrators the other 11 months of the year, will carve hundreds of pumpkins this month, so we asked them for some tips on how to bring the jack-o'-lantern to the next level.
We are really picky when we pick a pumpkin. This right here is a really good pumpkin. The skin is even in tone. The stem is also really important. A big mistake people make is picking pumpkins up by the stem. You see it all the time. You know, there's still nutrients in the stem that are helping the pumpkin keep going. When that stem comes off, that's not good for your pumpkin's lifespan.
After picking and before carving, we wash the pumpkin. Just like if you cut yourself, you wash it out to prevent infection. Same thing with the pumpkin.
Big kind of mistake for people starting out with pumpkins is going straight to the pumpkin. You should go in with a plan. You should draw it on paper first, look at some scary images, and then put it on the pumpkin. When we carve, we're basically carving a negative image. Where you go deeper is what's going to be brighter. And then we scoop it after it's carved, light it up, and then once the light is in there and it illuminates, you see the positive.
We use all sorts of tools, linoleum cutters, ooh la la.
Loops that are great for smoothing out various areas. Paring knives in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. That's not going to do the job. We've got little hand saws.
We use hole punchers.
One of our favorite pieces was Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night, and each star was punched out with a hole punch. Once you start cutting it, it's gonna start to decompose, and there's really very little that you can do to stop that. There are things you can do to slow it. We like to spray it with a mixture of lemon juice and water while we're working on it, which helps prevent oxidation. Once we're done with the carving, we seal it with a little bit of vegetable oil or Vaseline.
Most people, when they carve their jack-o'-lanterns, you're cutting the stem off from the pumpkin, so it's not going to last as long. We actually cut the hole out of the back instead.
We use CFLs. They don't heat up the way regular bulbs, incandescent bulbs do.
And if you really want to challenge yourself, try
thinking outside the pumpkin.
It's easy to do scary. It's hard to make a work of art read in pumpkin.
Happy Halloween! From Science Friday, I'm Flora Lichtman.